Hello and welcome back to Angel Wars Lore. I'm your host, Reverend Jake Zabel, and today we're going to be doing a rank analysis. Now, we need to specify the difference between a rank and a class, because in the show, there are different classes of angels, like powers, messengers, and even watchers mentioned in the show. But there are also different ranks, such as guardians, archangels, again messengers, and Anawim.
Eli's just an Anawim.
Over here! We've got an angel down!
Archangel.
So, the easiest way to understand this is that Michael, Ariana, and Eli are all called powers on the DVD extras and the Angel Wars website. Their class is defined as powers.
But if I could go on just one alpha level mission, just one, they'd have to give me a full promotion into the powers hierarchy.
However, the three of them are all given different ranks. Michael is a power class angel, but his rank is archangel. Whereas Ariana is a power class angel, but her rank is guardian. And Eli is a power class, but his rank is Anawim. You also see this with the messenger angels introduced in Return to Sender. Remuel is a messenger class angel, but he is an archangel rank. And Cameron is a messenger class, but he is an Anawim rank.
I'm an Anawim too.
Guess that makes 3 of us.
So what is an Anawim? An Anawim is a young angel in training. Those who do not yet have their wings, though as we learn in Return to Sender, there is an exception made for the messenger angels where they get to have wings even though they're Anawim.
He's only jealous because you get your wings before us Guardians.
The term Anawim is actually not just a weird made-up word, it is a Hebrew word meaning humble or lowly. Now, the reason why the angels in training are called Anawim is because the writers wanted something fun to refer to the people. Like I've said in other videos, this show is heavily inspired by Star Wars. And for those who watch Star Wars, the Jedi in training are called Padawans. And so the writers of Angel Wars wanted a similar term for their angels in training, and so they came up with the term Anawim. Well, they didn't come up with it, they found a term in the Bible that sounded cool, and they applied it to the angels in training. Now, the Anawim all seem to start off at the Angel Academy until they are sent off to their particular divisions of angels, like the powers going off to be guardians and the messengers going off to become messengers. Here, the angels then must complete a series of tasks until they are deemed worthy enough to receive their wings and graduate to the rank of guardian or messenger, whatever a normal angel is.
Without music, I wouldn't have gotten my wings.
I know. I needed to get my wings too. But it's a stupid requirement.
It is never really established, though, in the show what exactly an Anawim has to do in order to get their wings. In the 3rd episode of Guardian Force, Grace and Glory, Eli says he needs to pass a few Zekaron level missions and some exams.
Just gonna pass a few Zikaron levels, that's all. And some exams.
Which is not really a word at all, a Zekaron, though he does say if he could complete a few alpha level missions, this would give him enough credits to graduate. So it seems to be that there is some kind of a credit system that they have to achieve. But again, it is never really established in the show what they need to do to graduate. For example, in the episode Some Sound Advice, we get a flashback of Paladin earning his wings during the Great War when he defeats the demon Discord. Yet, even though Paladin gets his wings from doing this one mission, neither Eli nor Kira have gotten their wings in the show, even though they helped to defeat Morg in About Face, they defeated the Bug Queen in Sticking Together, they defeated Ogrid in A Bone to Pick, and they also assisted in the ultimate defeat of Morg in Grace and Glory, and they also assisted in the fight against the Ripwings in Return to Sender. And yet, despite all that, they have not yet graduated to the rank of a normal angel. Now, in the original 3 episodes, there isn't really an explanation as to why the Anawim are children. We know from scripture that angels don't get married and have children, so why are their children angels? This does actually get addressed in the episode Some Sound Advice, when we get the flashback to Paladin getting his wings. At the same time as getting his wings, he also just goes from being a child angel to an adult angel. Thus, we could assume that all the angels back at Kingdom, Heaven, are childish Anawim, and they get sent out to the world and they have to train, and once they finally get their wings, they become adult angels. Throughout the show, we get to see a total of 5 Anawim altogether. Of course, there are our 2 main characters, Eli and Kira, and we also get introduced to the messenger Anawim, Cameron, in Return to Sender. But also in the episode Some Sound Advice, we get a flashback where we get to see an Anawim version of both Paladin and Ariana. And that then is kind of all the information I have to tell you about Anawim. I've been your host, Reverend Jake Zabel. Goodbye and God bless.